I'ma be happy. I'ma be good. You better believe it. I'ma be happy. I'ma be good. Get that understood. I'ma be happy. I'ma be good. You better believe it. I'ma be happy. I'ma be good. Get that understood. I'ma be happy. I'ma be good.
Today, I need a whole cup of Jesus. Hey, Craig. I really need a moment this morning, you guys. Time went back, so I'm like so unprepared for waking up right now. Or did it go forward? I don't even know. Izzy's crying. He's ready to get up. This morning, I am feeling very Becky-ish. My debit card, check card, or whatever, I've been dealing with a couple of things on top of things. You know, like when you're dealing with one thing, actually, several things on top of several things on top of several things, and then you have one measly piece of lint that lands on top of your pile and you're just ready to break. That's how I kind of feel this morning. My debit card / check card had some fraudulent activity on it, so it's completely frozen. I had to borrow some money from my mom because I can't ask the person that I'm married to because, you know, and I am really trying to stick to that saying that says, if you can't say anything nice, just don't say it at all. But this is one of these mornings where I wake up and I'm feeling completely defeated and almost overcome with anger because I realize where I'm at in my mama's house, okay? Borrowing my mama's money, okay? And I'm waking up and time has gone back forward / backspace deleted. I don't know. And I'm a single parent, you know? There is no sleeping in, you know? Who's going to change these diapers in the morning? Nobody but me. Me. Not my mama, not my daddy. Not my kids, because they kids. Valencia. Everything is on my back. Like a big backpack. Call me Dora the Explorer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I'm going to say lots of prayers. I'm going to go change my baby's soiled diapers for the morning. And I'm going to bend my knee afterwards and pray that the Lord takes this anger and my twitching eye up from out of my spirit this morning. Let's go. I changed the twins. Now I'm gonna comb out my wig and sip on a little bit of my coffee. This ain't even coffee. This is tea. And woosah, gotta go make breakfast for everybody, y'all. One thing I don't like being is like having bad energy around the kids. Because however I'm feeling, the kids feel, you know? And I think that's one of the things that kind of sets me back on being completely, I don't want to say over anything, because you don't really get over anything that's been such a thing in your life. You just kind of build a bridge over it. But you see, I'm running out of bricks and cement, you know, because I don't have time for myself to rest and take a break from building this bridge. I got blisters on my hands. The construction boots is giving me corns on my feet. You know, the sun is beaming down. I got a sunburn. And I'm about to quit building this bridge, okay? I'm about to live under it and troll, but not today. I'm gonna reel it back in, because I got to go out here and put on a smile and make it Disney for these children, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome, baby. There you go, Max.
Uh-oh.
Here you go, JoJo. Sit down, girl. Here you go, Izzy. I got some fruit for y'all, okay?
Okay.
Shall we have grapes? Shall we have halos?
Wait.
Grapes? Grapes it is. This is why you need parents. Because this guy, hold on. Let me take the cup because it runneth over. And ew, and there was milk in this cup. That's why it's looking all foggy. Dude. All right, now make some water. Okay, that's enough. Okay, good job. I am on my way to church now, you guys, because I need it, and I need to put on my seatbelt because safety first, right? I was in a rush and I forgot that time went back, forward. I don't even know. It went something. So I thought I had an hour to get ready because I put the twins down for their nap because I'm going to this church that has like a 1:30 service, which is great for me because, you know, I'm able to go. I'm on my way to feed my spirit with some things that are Christ-like instead of Satan-like. Okay? Then after church, I'm going to come back home and whip up Sunday dinner. I'm going to make some meatloaf with some mashed taters and some string beans on the side. String beans, green beans. You know what I'm talking about. Don't be talking about string beans, Valencia. What's string beans? They look stringy and they're beans. I think this morning, you know, I was a little bit overwhelmed with everything. I woke up on the wrong side of the bed and just being like just overwhelmed. You know, some days I'm good with my position in life and some days I get mad and then, you know, thoughts run through my brain like, you know what, like I started thinking about everybody else's stress, like not only my life stress, but the stress that it's causing in everybody's life. Because you know what, not only is this a big change for me in my life, you know, like do I have to go down this road again, you know, just being somewhere different, being my age, starting over from nothing to something with all my 4 kids, dealing with all of my children's emotions with the babies, you know, it's goo goo gaga, mommy, I went boo boo, you know what I'm talking about. But you know, Max has emotions, Julian has emotions, heck, my mama has emotions, which, you know, I have to think about too, because you know, she's a grown woman and now all of a sudden her daughter and her 4 kids come back to her house who happens to fall into these dark places into her life when she resurfaces as Becky or not, you know what I'm saying? So everybody's life has really changed in so many different ways. And when I think about that other creature's life, just got time to go off and do whatever he want to do in his life and not think about anybody else's or the consequences or the behavior that affects everybody else, it makes me mad. So I'm going to church because only if Jesus can fix this feeling in my heart. And you know what, I don't even know why I choose to wear makeup to church, because half the time I end up crying in church, you know what I'm saying, like a good cry, you know what I'm talking about, like a good release. Lord of mercy. And I didn't bring no type of backup, no kabuki brush, no nothing. Jesus is about to get all this mascara running down my face. Yes, Lord. So, church service is out and it was good, you guys. It was good for me. It was really about accountability, and you have different people in your life who, when they see you going down a path of destruction, are your friends on that same path as you, and allowing God to convict your heart when you've done something wrong, when you're doing something wrong. Do you have friends who allow the conviction of Christ to say something to you when they see that you aren't capable of seeing certain things yourself? And this goes not only for everybody out there, but also for me. And in church, the pastor preached about, a lot of times we'll sit in a sermon and we'll think, ooh, this sermon is for my mama, my sister, my cousin, my brother, my husband, my auntie, my uncle, and all of them, and not necessarily directed to you. And as sometimes as Christians, of course not me, you know what I'm talking about? But a lot of us always assume that the sermon is directed, and I'm not going to say assume, but we don't accept the sermon for ourselves, but we will accept it for somebody else, and sometimes you have to sit in church and let the sermon be for you and nobody else. That's the only way that you are truly going to be convicted, if you step outside of yourself and allow God to work on you. And he also said something really funny. He was like, a lot of people, which it's okay because that's their truth or whatever, feel like they don't need to go to church, and it doesn't make them any less of a Christian, which is great, but you also need a place of fellowship, which is why I feel like in a relationship, there are things that you need to do, right? So on furthering and refocusing my relationship back to God, there are certain things you got to do, just like when you're in a relationship. You date each other, you know what I'm saying? You talk to each other, you have to do things to maintain a certain relationship. And if you never go out on dates or talk to each other or communicate, that's not a relationship. And I'm saying this to myself because, when you're going through a lot of things, sometimes you don't think about things. For me, I wasn't going to church as I should. I just thought I was Christian enough in my head. Like when I first got here, I was going to church. My mom was like, oh no, we're getting back into church. But when I was in Virginia, I was going through so much that I just couldn't even step in a church because I feel like I would just break into a million pieces, like a puzzle. But having a relationship with anybody, a friend or whatever, requires certain things. So a relationship with Christ requires you to fellowship. You have to find a place to fellowship that feeds your spirit the way that it needs to be fed. And that is true, because you know what I'm saying, like, if you can wake up every day and go to your job, why not wake up on a Sunday and go to church, or turn on some church? Find a podcast or something to devote your time to bettering your relationship with God. So that was another good point. And also in church, look, y'all, I'm talking about church. You know why? Because church is good for me. God is good for me. It keeps the hate down, because hate gets you nowhere, okay? It just makes you sick. It makes your eye twitch. You know what I'm talking about? Okay? And I can say this, a lot of times we expect things in life versus the actual experience that we get out of life. So you have to fill the gap. So I expected, and I'm gonna go there because this is what I do with my vlogs, keep it real. I expected to be married. I expected a faithful spouse. My experience was not that. And in that experience, it really broke down my level of trust for people, and my level of love, and my level of feeling like my love was enough, or me being enough. You ladies know what I'm saying. You know what I'm trying to say. So instead of your expectations and what you expect, y'all know what I expected, versus the experience that you receive, you have to fill that gap with trust and love. So my expectations are over here, and what I'm experiencing today in life, with being upset and struggling, with being a parent, a good parent, and waking up and having a smile on my face, are not the same experiences that I'm having. It's not. And I have to fill the gap with trusting and believing that God has a bigger and better plan, that God has a bigger and better plan for me. Loving myself, loving God, loving the people in my life that really mean me well, and loving my enemies enough to pray for them. Anyway, I ain't gonna preach for too long, but that's just what I got from the service. Okay? Take it or leave it, take it or not. I'm just telling you, you know what? This world is crazy. People will say more hateful things to you than the right thing to you. And I'd rather say more of the right things to you guys than hateful things to you guys. And I do have my moments when I feel like I'm ready to go off on the deep end. Okay? Michael Phelps on you. And then I have to get up from out of that pool, dry myself off, and say a little prayer for you. Or me or whoever. How you doing? Reaching out. Y'all, my spirit is getting fed, and I can only continue on this journey with, being fed spiritually. And the people in my life, I want them to be on that same spiritual path. And even if we fall off of it, it's not to judge and say, "Ooh, girl, you fell off," but how can I help you get back up? Can I pray for you? Oh, and can we put this on the record so that I don't have to say this no more? Sometimes in life, people in the day and age that we live in are not conscious of time, space, and healing. So we'll watch an episode of Love and Hip Hop, and 1 minute somebody will be fighting and mad, and then next episode later, which has probably been a month later, people is fine and dandy. In real life, since I am a daily vlogger, you guys get to see how I feel on a day-to-day basis. And there ain't nothing realer than that, honey, because some days my makeup is popping and some days it's not. You know what I'm talking about? I will be the first person to say that, no, I am not okay. I am going through a lot, but God's got me. And I am seriously working on myself. I seriously want to be in another part of my life emotionally. But all of that comes with time. And life really does teach you a lot of lessons. And this is teaching me how to still get up every day and persevere. Perseverance. Even on days when I feel like doo-doo and Becky wants to come out, And I'm glad today that I actually got up and went to church, because the devil didn't want me to go to church. Wanted me to sit around the house with my wig matted to my head, and yesterday's clothes, yesterday's drawers, yesterday's smell. Oh, Lord Jesus. You should. Instead of living in today and welcoming tomorrow. That's your plate, Gigi.
Oh, no, you didn't.
I made my mom's plate for her.
Oh, I'm about to cry.
She's got her 2 meatloaf patties, her green beans, and her, what's that called? Mashed taters, y'all. Mashed taters. And I've got the kids' plate squared away and ready to go. I know Julian likes to sit over here, so he is over here.
I cut them in half, Mommy.
Good job.
Mommy.
Good job. Do you need some help?
What is this? What is this, Gigi?
Part of the hamburger meat.
Hey y'all. Glad you made it to the end of the vlog. Whew. And can I just say, this vlog was a little bit emo, with a dash of anger, with a dash of Jesus take the wheel. But that's okay. You know, that's life. And I am on the road of life truly, with all the bumps, humps, all of that. Okay? Right now my engine's busted. Got a flat tire. And I'm waiting on, who you calling people who come and pick you up? I don't even know, but I'm waiting on them. So tonight I took a shower, right? And I decided to put on my red wig, and some makeup, because I've been looking like something that you peel off a public restroom wall. I like to refer to this wig as my I might be in witness protection wig. I might be about that life wig, but I'm not. So I just wear the wig. I might be related to Little Mermaid if she was African American. Or I'm just feeling a little Jessica Rabbit-ish. So anywho, let's get right along to it and get to the names on the mug. Latrice Waters. Shanique. Nashana. How you doing? Trisha 9089. Yolanda James. I'm so fab 31. Girl, who you telling? Reaching out. Evelyn Pickard. Rebecca Reed. Wava M. C. Lynn M0702. And Brandy Reed. How y'all doing? I meant to upload this vlog way earlier, so I'm sorry if I'm a little late to the vlog party. Forgive me, but y'all know I got kids. If you want your name on the mug, just make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. Leave a comment below, followed by #coffeemug, and also follow me on Instagram for your chance to get your name on the mug as well. And if you haven't thumbs up the vlog, go ahead, thumbs up the vlog, go ahead, subscribe, because we best friends, whether you like it or not.